Hello everybody, I know it's been quite a while, so I thought we would check out the new event that's open on the Preprod test server on Horse. This event is called the Tryon Games. It's inspired by the different equestrian events that you would see in the World Equestrian Games. The concept of the event itself, or rather how you actually play it, seems to be based on the Magic Ride, the board game event that we've had in the past. They've changed it up quite a bit. It seems like it's taken some elements from some other events that we've had in the past, so it's mostly like the Magic Ride, but it's also sort of its own brand new event right now. I can't show you the tutorial for this because I did that yesterday because it was quite new to me. I wanted to make sure that I understood most of what I was doing before I showed you guys, but we will go through the instructions. Keep in mind that this is the test server. Everything you see on here may change when it goes to the live version, and there might be a few things that have not been fully translated yet. And that's another thing, another reason why I wanted to wait too, because quite a lot of the information hadn't been translated yet, and Google Translate isn't always completely accurate. Let's get started by reading the event instructions. How do we play the Tryon Games? You have to complete the 8 tests of the equestrian games to win prizes and unlock cups. How can I get roulette spins? You have to log in each day. You'll get 7 per day when you log in. Open chests, because we all love opening chests. It's our favorite thing. And you have to buy them from the black market. The various cells, which kinds of cells are there? There are squares that you may encounter, and all these icons are the side, are how you'll see them on the board. Think of this as your map key. So this icon is your demonstration. That means that you score points for the test. You have to get points to progress. Bonus, you move several squares forward. Malus, you move several squares backwards. Objective, you must complete a task, or you can wait a certain amount of time in order for it to automatically unlock or pass. The crossing point, which is like the teleporter that we've had in the Magic Ride before. This means you can move to any other crossing point that you like. And chests, you get a random reward because, yeah, we love chests. The Jackpot Divine is this really nicely designed divine. I really like the look of this one. That seems to be the case for most of the divines that we've had lately. In order to get this divine, you have to win a cup in each test to win the divine Mauika, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Let's check out the perk for this one. So when the Tiki contains 800 mana, Mahuika will give you a gift, which is the fire element. I don't really like the divines that we've had that give the different element coats. It's just not something that I'm interested in, unfortunately. I know some players do like these. That's great. It's just not what I'm interested in. So as much as I like the design on this divine, I don't think I'm going to go for it because it just doesn't have a perk that I really want. It's just not going to benefit me that much. And of course, we have the golden horseshoes. You have to collect at least 2 golden horseshoes to take part in the prize draw. You will get your second golden horseshoe when you collect your second cup. I see some questions sometimes about how you can tell how many golden horseshoes you have collected for the event. It says right here, these are like your thresholds that you have to reach. So you get golden horseshoes for the King of the Events trophy by collecting 1, 2, 4, and 8 cups. You get your first horseshoe when you get your first cup, your second horseshoe when you get 2 cups, your third horseshoe when you get 4 cups in the event, and your fourth horseshoe you'll get when you collect 8 cups. So you just need to collect 2 cups in order to get 2 golden horseshoes to be able to take part in the prize draw. Let's get started by playing. This is the main event screen right here. These are the different boards that you'll be able to play in the event. You can see these padlocks on several of these. These are locked. I haven't unlocked these yet. This little icon right here means this is a board that I have currently in progress. I haven't actually finished this board yet. This is the reining board, and then you have the different boards for each event. So this is endurance, this is dressage, this is cross country, you have jumping, you have vaulting, you have para equestrian, and you also have the carriage event. And then this meter bar right here just indicates the sort of overall progress or prize for this board. It looks like I get Equus when I reach 8 points on that board. This indicates how many points I have for that board. In order to get the cup for this board, or test as they're calling it, I have to reach 13 points, so I'm 3 points away from that. And in order to get aging points for the prize, I have to reach 15 points. So you don't actually have to reach the full maximum number of points in order to get your cup for a board. You just have to get this many points right here to get the cup. If you want the divine, you don't have to bother trying to get the max prize for this. And this right here tells you the size of the board. And of course, this down here is the overall meter to winning the divine. You have to win a cup in each test to win the divine. I have won no cups yet. So let's go ahead and get started. You'll notice that this is quite different, a very much different design than we've had from the Magic Ride. So let's go ahead and spin my first roulette wheel. We're going to spin and watch my pawn move, and I moved 1 pace forward. I did get a golden horseshoe for that though. I think my only issue with this at the moment is that when my pawn moves, it moves quite quickly and I can't tell what square I've landed on. So I don't know if I landed on the demonstration square that earns me points, if I landed on a teleporter, if I had to move backward or on a chest. What I've been doing is that I just click on this little square here with the 3 lines and the 3 dots. This is your history page, and I just look to see what my move landed on. This was my last move. I landed on the demonstration square that earned me points, which is great. That's what I wanted. So that means I get a cup for this event. I do have to get to the finish line, I think, in order to move on to the next level. Possibly. Let's check on this. We're going to be learning together here. It shows I got the cup. Can I start? I didn't actually finish it. I don't know. Do you have to actually finish this in order to move to the next board? Maybe not. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try it because this is open for me. Okay, so endurance. Now, what do I have to do? Let's go ahead and spin the roulette wheel. So I moved forward, but again, I can't tell what my pawn actually landed on, so I'm going to check the history page. I just landed on an empty square. Or no, I landed on this square here that actually moves me forward 1 place, which then moved me just to an empty square. So this acted like a bonus move. See, I think this is what's the only real confusing thing about this event at the moment, is just that I can't tell what square I landed on. I'm hoping maybe they might enlarge the squares a bit better, or they'll have a pop-up on the side that tells you what element you actually landed on, so you know what happened. You don't have to keep checking your history page. Let's spin again to move, and we landed on a square that I think earned me points. Yep, I earned points with that move because my meter bar went up by 3 points. I have to gain 20 points on this round to get the cup for this, so spin again. I landed on the teleporter, which would move me here. I believe you do not have to move to the teleporter if you don't want to. If you don't want to activate the teleporter, then just spin again. So I think I'm just going to spin again because there's a couple squares here that will earn me points. Actually, there's quite a few, because if I go around this way, I don't think I'm going to take the teleporter because I'm going to miss all of these points. So let's just spin again. All right, yep, so if you don't want to use the teleporter, just click to spin again. All right, so I ended up landing at this square here with this -1 on it, which means that I actually had to move backwards a square. That was not very helpful because I don't think I earned any points. Oh, I did earn points for that because I originally landed on this square here, this -1, moved me back a pace, and then I landed on the demonstration square, which earned me 3 points. Yes, please, please enlarge these. I can't tell what I'm landing on. Okay, we're gonna move again. Let's see where I get. Oh, cool, I earned 3 points again, so I'm up to 9 points so far. I'm gonna activate this. I think this is free per day. This is the encouragement button. This will tell you how to use it when you go through the tutorial. Use the encouragement to transform the 3 squares in front of your game piece into a crystal chest, demonstration square, +15, which means you get +15 points if you were to land on that square, and the crossing point or teleporter. The effect lasts only for the next move that your pawn makes, so you're not guaranteed, you can't get all 3 of these in one move. It's just the possibility to get one of the 3. This costs 1 pass. I thought it was free once per day. It might not be, I guess. I'm gonna look into this to see if this does cost you 1 pass every single time you use it, or if you do at least get 1 free move for this per day. Let's just use it for now. So this will say this will cost me a pass for right now, unfortunately. All right, I'm gonna spin on it. I hope I get this one right here. Or how about the crystal chest? I don't think I've landed on any chest squares yet. Yay, I got 15 points for it. Okay, that's nice. Too bad I'm out of points though. But guess what? That got me enough points to get the cup. And that was only in my daily free spins, so that's pretty nice. Am I allowed to move on to the next board? This is still locked. Okay, I think perhaps to unlock the next boards, I do have to cross the finish line, which I can't do because I'm out of moves for the day. Rats. Okay, but we'll check on this later to see how that actually goes and how you have to actually finish it, and I'll get more clarification in the test server forum too. Let's go ahead and check out the prizes real quick before we finish up. There are a lot of prizes for this. You've got the Divine Horse. There is a Wild Horse as a prize, 5th Element, a bunch of nice items. You got Nyx Pack, Harmony Pack, Karis Pack, Vintage Apple, Horn of Plenty. Then all of the customization coat items. Pretty much this looks like most of the prizes that we had in the Insular Mine. But some of these will be prizes on the board itself. So I'm going to go back and look. Don't worry, we'll come back and check this out. So some of these are prizes for the board itself. So the prizes for the first board, when you reach 8 points, you get some Equus. Doesn't tell me how much I get. When you reach 15 points on this first board, you get aging points. Again, doesn't tell me how much I get. You can get mashes and an Aushelios Ray on the second board. For the third board, you get a tractor and the air element. That's the first time we've seen that as a prize, I think. For the cross-country board, you get an Apollo's Lear. Really? You get an Apollo's Lear for that? Okay. Then you get water element. Again, I think first time we've seen that. For the jumping board, you get Affinity Stroke and the earth element. For the vaulting board, you get a Tryon saddlecloth. That is new. What's the bonus for that? It's 3 stars. Is that listed in here? That is listed in here. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that. I want that. I don't care what the bonus is, but I want it. So it's a 3-star saddlecloth, and you get +3 bonus in all of your stats. That's pretty cool. Okay, back to this. So the Harris pack for the final one, and then Para Equestrian, you get a Pandora's box, and you get a Nyx pack. Oh, and this here does say you have to reach the finish line of 4 boards to unlock this discipline. Actually, it said that right here underneath all the others, and I just wasn't reading it. So yes, you do have to finish the finish line. You do have to cross the finish line, which is this square right here. This is your finish line. So you do have to cross this finish line in order to unlock the next squares. Or the next boards, rather. So let's go back again, and where were we? We were right here. So you get a Nyx pack for finishing the Para Equestrian board when you reach 90 points. And for the carriage board, you could get a Poseidon's pack and a Themis' scale. Due to the point difference of getting the cup and the final prize, it seems like if you want the Divine for a cheaper price, you'd rather just stop when you get the cup and then just go ahead and go for the finish line. Don't try going through the board to get extra points, because you are able to replay these boards in order to get more points. So you just restart the board all over again. This is just kind of a first look. This is only the second day that I've played on this event. So, as I play through this a little bit further, I'll get a better understanding of it because this event is almost completely brand new. So it's not really something that we've seen before. So I will come back at a later date just to clarify a few things, and I can play through it a bit better. Maybe I'll try and rack up some spins for a couple of days. That way then I can show you guys a longer playthrough. Also, back to the gifts real quick because I didn't finish going through those. You get different amounts of Equus, you get roulette spins, and then some other miscellaneous items. So some of these items you'll win from the chests, which are probably all of these up here. So all of these prizes you can probably get from the different chests. I'm going to guess that like the Insular Mine, the Nyx pack will probably be in a crystal chest. I wonder if the 5th element's going to be in the wooden chest again. And then, because these prizes here are down at the bottom, these just must be the ones that you can win from the boards. So it's possibly possible to win a Nyx pack from the board or from a chest. That's interesting. There's a lot of prizes available, but I wonder how difficult it's going to be to actually get prizes. That's something else I will check out more. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Like I said, though, I'm still figuring this game out a little bit, but, we'll come back later and we'll all get to check it out a little bit again. So thank you guys for joining me today, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.